Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about the new iPhone 13 series or the 12s, whatever they decide to call it. So we're going to be talking about what the leaks say and what are my thoughts on the new iPhone series, and if it will be better than the previous iPhone, and if it will actually beat the Android competition unlike last year. Alright, so leak number one. So leak number one says that the new iPhone series will have a smaller notch, but it will still have Face ID. Don't worry. So I think this is a really good upgrade, but I don't know why Apple is still using such a big notch compared to when the competition is using hole punches, and even Samsung on its next folding smartphone is using under panel camera. So the camera is usually under the display. So I don't know why Apple is still falling behind. I'm pretty sure they have the tech to make it smaller and turn into a hole punch, or maybe a small making it into a hole punch and integrating all the Face ID sensors into it. I don't know why they're still using a notch, but it is a nice upgrade to have. So yeah. I do think this is a really good upgrade, but it's still not as good as the competition. Okay, so leak number 2 says that the new iPhone series will have an improved camera sensor. So this is a really good upgrade, and I'm really looking forward to it, because other companies like Samsung, Xiaomi, and even Google this year is expected to have a bigger sensor. Samsung with its 108 megapixel sensor, Google with its 50 megapixel sensor, and Xiaomi also Xiaomi has the biggest sensor in a smartphone ever. So Apple was falling behind a lot in this sector. Their sensors were tiny compared to the competition, and Apple with its amazing image processing, which is world class in the smartphone sector. I think it'll be a winner of a camera, and I think it'll beat the competition if they nail it. If they get to well optimize the camera sensor, they properly process it, then I think it'll be a great smartphone camera. I think it could even beat the Pixel, which is currently the king. Okay, so leak number 3 says that the new iPhones will have better displays. This display is obviously sourced from Samsung, like usual. So these displays will have a 120 Hz display, which means that the screen will move at 120 frames per second instead of 60. So I think this is really an upgrade. That is, Apple is really late to this game, because Android manufacturers have 120 Hz display and 90 Hz displays in their mid-range and budget smartphones. So I think Apple is this feature was obviously coming, but I think Apple was a bit late. Another thing is that Apple will introduce always on display this time. I don't know why it took Apple this long. Android has always on display since the beginning of time. I don't know why Apple took so long, but anyways, it's there, and I think it's a pretty good feature. Always on displays are always useful. Okay, so another thing are the prices of the new iPhones are always known to be expensive, but I think the leaked prices show that the highest end model, the iPhone 13 Pro Max or 12s Pro Max, will be around $1,100, which is cheaper than Samsung's flagship phone, believe it or not. So yeah, I think Apple is really being competitive with the pricing this year, and I think it's gonna be a really good value smartphone. Okay, so another leaked specification. This is not confirmed yet. I'm very skeptical of this, but it could happen that Apple will introduce Touch ID that is under display. So like Samsung and like Xiaomi does. It'll be beneath the display, the fingerprint sensor. I don't think Apple will implement this, but it is a leak. I think Touch ID will be really useful in these times of COVID, because when you wear a mask, your Face ID doesn't work. So I think Touch ID could be really useful, but I don't think Apple will implement this year. Okay, so some of the maybe not so interesting leaks are that the iPhone 13 will still have the port. Previous leaks and early rumors did say that iPhone 13 could remove the charging port and just use the MagSafe puck that was introduced with the iPhone 12 series. yeah, I think this is a really good decision by Apple, because MagSafe is still not good yet, and Lightning, if they plan to remove Lightning, I don't. It'll be a really big misstep. So maybe in the next year or the year after that. But I'm thankful to Apple for not removing the charge port. Another leak says that the new iPhone 13 or the 12s will have the latest A15 Bionic. Obviously, this leak was known to others, and so I think it will be faster than the A14 Bionic, but I don't think it matters because the A14 is fast enough for most people. Um, and another leak says that the new iPhone 13 series will have improved LiDAR sensors, okay, and better software with obviously iOS 15 coming. So I think that's it for today. I'll catch you guys in the next one.